Welcome everyone to how to get at least 223 new clients in the next 12 months. My name is Pat. I work in the office here at Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit. I'll be administrating the webinar today. This webinar will be about 70 minutes long and you'll have the opportunity to ask questions as we go along. Your presenter today will be Michael Colosi, the founder and president of Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit. Mike started working in his father's salon when he was 20 back in 1980 and then purchased it when he was 24. He had no business or marketing experience, and for the next 22 years struggled, suffered mainly because he failed miserably at getting new clients cost effectively, and as a result he buried himself in debt and almost went bankrupt. Then by a twist of fate, which he'll tell you about, he turned it all around in 11 short months and became the fastest growing salon in his area, eliminating all his debt, and now is hugely profitable. Mike lives outside Rochester, New York with his wife and 5 kids and 2 dogs. In this webinar, Mike will explain why most of the advertising you've tried has never worked at getting you new clients. He will also reveal why your website is now working at getting new people to call you for appointments and what to do about it. In addition, he'll be covering 7 very unique methods to get new clients quickly and inexpensively. He'll also be covering something all salon owners must avoid if they ever want to succeed at getting new clients. And as a special bonus, he'll dispel the common myths most salon owners have about pricing and explain how to increase your prices without any pushback or complaints from your clients. He's got a lot to cover with you, so please give Mike your undivided attention, and please don't surf around doing other things during this presentation. This is all for your benefit. So without any further ado, here's Mike.
Hey, thanks, Pat. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to share some great information with you. Now, I know you could be doing other things right now, so I congratulate you on being on this webinar with me because it shows me that you're really serious about improving your business and your life. So I promise you, you won't be disappointed in the least bit. Now, Pat's being very modest, saying he's just administrating this webinar. He's actually been with me from the beginning as responsible for help developing the client generating strategy we're going to tell you about today. He also works very close with a lot of our members, knows a ton about running a salon because he owns one, and what makes salon websites work getting new clients. So Pat and I will both be answering your questions today. Despite the fact I'm now considered an expert in advertising and marketing for salons and spas, I'm really no different than you. Really, the only difference between you and I is that I luckily stumbled upon a blueprint system, if you will, to consistently get new clients. This system I'll be sharing with you today is utterly unique and entirely different from anything you may have seen or even tried, and can only be seen here in this presentation. All right, before we dive in, I'm going to share something from my personal life that's pretty embarrassing. And to be honest, my wife begged me to leave it out of this presentation. You'll see why I was reluctant to even include this story in about a minute. I remember this day as if it was yesterday. It was late on Monday afternoon, February 7, 2007. It was really cold outside. I was wearing black corduroy pants, a heavy sweater, and a long wool overcoat. I was all alone. Here I was, coming from a meeting with my accountant, and I drove into my salon's parking lot. At this point in my life, I thought that things couldn't get any worse, although they were about to, and I'll share that with you in a moment. And perhaps you can relate to that feeling, and you know you need to change too. I knew I was in a position where I needed to change, but one more thing had to happen before I really got it. I got out of my car, walked to my front door, unlocked it, and walked into my salon. And then my worst nightmare happened. I found a little note on my reception desk that read, "Dear Mike, Mary Ann, Candace, and I decided to go to work for another salon. Sorry to let you know this way, and for the short notice, Becky." I was standing there shaking in utter disbelief and didn't know what to do. I ran out of my salon in a panic. I jumped in my car and started heading for home. I turned right onto Hawkins Road and drove past the Henrietta Town Park. At that moment, something took control over me. In a split second, I made a U-turn and drove into the park. Now, I've been to this park hundreds of times before. This park is where I've coached and watched my kids play baseball for years. Yet this was very different. It was in the dead middle of the winter. I parked right in front of a familiar baseball field. There was not a single soul around. It was bitterly cold, and the sun was just starting to go down. I turned the lights off and kept my car running. As I sat there trying to come to grips with what just happened to my salon, the fact that 3 of my 5 technicians walked out on me all at once without any advance notice, I had even bigger problems that my accountant just laid on me. My accountant just informed me that my salon, which I bought from my father 19 years ago, was failing miserably. Over the years, I run up exactly $83,457 of business loan debt, primarily for money I spent for advertising that never worked at getting me any new clients, and another $19,758 in credit card debt to cover bills during my slow months. And on top of all this, my salon was losing around $700 per month. Some months a little more, some months a little less. Mainly because I was scared that my good technicians would leave me, so I kept paying them more to keep them happy. And I was terrified to raise my prices because I thought my clients would leave me for the competition. Now, in addition to all this, my 5 kids are getting older and it's costing me a lot more money to keep them clothed and fed. So now I'm saying out loud to myself, I'm flat, dead, broke. I've let myself down, I've let my family down, I've let my father down, and my wife doesn't know how bad it really is. In total shame and with a feeling of absolute desperation, I started crying uncontrollably and couldn't stop for what seemed like an hour. So I guarantee you, when I tell you I hit rock bottom, my rock bottom was pretty freaking low. And then a really strange feeling consumed me. It was as if my entire life flashed before me on all those times I coached and encouraged my kids on this same field. And me remember telling them over and over to never ever quit and to never give up, no matter how bad things seem. And at that very instant, I drew a line in the sand and decided to change my life forever. I vowed to get all the training I could and search under every rock if necessary to learn how to market my salon so I could get a boatload of new clients or die trying. And then the very next morning, something unexpected happened to me that still sends shivers down my spine when I think about it. Here's what happened. I went to see my older brother, Mark. Now, Mark and I slept in the same bed when we were kids. He was on the bottom bunk and I was on the top. We got a lot of mischief together growing up. He left home, went away to college for 4 years, and we both grew up and our lives took separate paths. I never really knew what Mark did for a living. All I knew wasn't about sales and marketing of some kind. I do remember he was always listening to audio tapes in his car, reading business books, and traveling to conferences, and never thought much about it. Now, Mark's a very reserved kind of guy. He never talked much about what he did for a living, and it crossed my mind a few times that he worked for the CIA or was involved in some kind of illegal activity. Now, I say this because he seemed to travel a lot, had a big house, nice cars, didn't seem to work that hard, and always had plenty of money. Well, I found out that Tuesday morning that over the years, Mark had evolved into a marketing and advertising expert. He owned a few companies and became a self-made millionaire in the process. For years, the answers I've been searching and searching for were so darn close to me, yet I didn't see them. For heaven's sake, he's my brother and we're only 2 years apart. Now, Mark told me he thought I was doing just fine all those years, so a business connection was never made with Mark and I until now. Have you ever heard this phrase before, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear? That is what I believe happened to me on that day, and that may be happening to you today because you're on this webinar with me right now. For the next 11 months, Mark taught me things about marketing my salon business that I never thought were even possible. He also put me in touch with his circle of marketing geniuses he relies on in his businesses. I learned what really makes people respond and pick up the phone and call for appointments. I learned how to position my salon in the marketplace and how to charge premium prices that clients would happily pay. I learned how to gain back the control of all my stylists. He created marketing systems and strategies for me to test and refine. Things were really starting to look up. I never worked so hard on my salon business in those 11 months, but it really paid off for me. I was consistently getting more and more clients every month. I started charging premium prices. I became the fastest growing salon in my area. I had 7 top-notch stylists, and other stylists from other salons saw my parking lot was always full and wanted to come to work for me. I was knocking my debt down at an alarming rate. I was starting to feel like I was in total control of my future. My salon was running like a well-oiled machine now. I was figuring out that the less I worked behind my chair and the more I worked on marketing, the more money I would make. To me, the next logical step was to open up another salon and double my profits. So I went to talk to Mark about the idea. So I told Mark about the idea of opening up another salon. He thought about it for a minute and said, I've got a better idea for you, Mike. He said, if you faced all the challenges of marketing and advertising your salon, I bet there are thousands of salon owners that have the same challenges. Why don't you help them with what you've learned and implemented this past year? I think it will help a lot of salon owners and be a big success. So that's what I did, and that's why I'm here right now talking with you. Actually, with Mark's help, I ended up formulating a step-by-step blueprint system that thousands of salon founders have been following now for the past 7 years. And it's ideally positioned to empower you to make a boatload of cash and to do it faster than ever. And only in this presentation today, you'll discover it for yourself. All right. What comes to your mind when you see this? What word or phrase immediately comes to your mind? Go ahead and type it in and send it over to me if you would. I'm really interested in your comments, and we're on about a 15-second delay. Okay. Starting to come in yet, Pat?
Should be rolling in any second.
Okay. All right, here they come. Happy, success, freedom, joy, elation, jumping for joy, happiness, freedom, success, happy, excited, freedom, freedom, exhilarated, I did it, success, happiness, freedom, joy, jumping for joy, the road less traveled, stress-free, excitement with a long path ahead, excited, I've made it, success, joy, freedom, jumping for joy, the road less traveled, stress-free, success, happiness, joy, freedom, success. Wow, they're coming in crazy. Okay, they came in fast and furious there. If I didn't read off yours, I just couldn't get to them all. But let me ask you, isn't this the place we're all trying to get to in our lives? It is, isn't it? I'm glad you're with me on this webinar because ultimately the information and strategies you're going to learn today are going to help you get to this place faster than you ever thought possible. So let's get right to it. Before I dive into the 7 powerful strategies I have for you today, it's essential that I get you familiar with a few little-known marketing concepts that are going to help you in your business. The first one is, do you know what the scariest number in business is? It's 1, because if you only have one way to get clients and it stops working because of something out of your control, your new client flow stops dead in its tracks. On the other hand, if you have, say, 4 to 5 ways to get new clients and one stops, you're still going to be fine. Please get this and don't put yourself in an unnecessary risk position. That's why I'm covering 7 methods in this presentation. The next thing you must do is to make sure there are no holes in your bucket. What I mean by this, if you look at your business as a bucket of water, you got to make sure that there are no holes in your business where you're losing clients because it's your fault before you start adding new clients, because clients are worth a lot to you. What's the point of extending all the effort to get new clients if they don't stay with you? I want to introduce you to a very important marketing concept right now. It's called the lifetime value of a client, or LTV for short. The LTV is the amount of revenue you will receive from one of your clients over their lifetime association with you. The way you figure out the LTV of one of your clients is simply take the number of times they come in during a year times the amount of money they spend times the number of years they're a client. This will give you your LTV. Now in a minute I'm going to tell you why knowing this number for yourself is so important. But first, here's the lifetime value of a client in my salon as an example. My average clients come into my salon 10 times a year. On average, they spend $77, and they continue being my client on average for 9 years. Then they move or whatever. Now I have clients who spend more or less with me that have been with me less than and more than 9 years. These numbers, you took all my clients and averaged them out. Yours may be a little lower or a lot higher, and this number does not include any referrals you get from them. Then it really multiplies and gets exciting. All right, why is this number so important for you to know, and how can it help you in your marketing? First, you're not going to look at your clients differently and treat them much better because you know they're worth a lot to you. In my case, $6,930. Secondly, you'll do more to make sure they continue to be your client. And thirdly, you know how much you can spend to get a new client because you know how much money they're going to give you over their lifetime association with you. What I mean here is it would be reasonable to spend, say, $30 to get a new client when they're going to give you $6,930 over, say, the next 9 years. This is an excellent return on your investment, or ROI. This would be like going to your bank and depositing $30, and then in the next 9 years it would blow up to $6,930, and this is only for one new client. Are you with me on this? Because it's important you understand the lifetime value of a client as we move forward. Okay, great. All right, there's something I feel I must warn you about. It's the real problem you face today. This is the real villain behind why you haven't been able to cost-effectively get new clients, and it's keeping you from achieving ultimate success. And this is why not being able to get new clients is not your fault. Although after you see this, you'll know it's your responsibility to take action. The shocking truth is that you've been lied to when it comes to how to consistently get new clients, and those lies have all but destroyed your chances for the success you desire and deserve. Many salon owners believe that you have to build an image or a brand to see success in getting new clients. Maybe you are one of those owners, just like I was. I used to believe this. However, you know something? That's not true at all. Just know this, countless other smart salon and spa owners have fallen victim to this rather clever lie. yet you have to lay it aside right now. If you don't, you'll never be able to cost effectively and consistently get new clients. Your business you work so long and hard for won't grow, and it could even decline from where it is today. And this is not what I desire for you. Your struggles and challenges being able to consistently get new clients are directly due to this, which is why it's not your fault. Sometimes we tend to blame ourselves, but I'm asking you not to do that. Instead, put all the blame on the advertising media companies and their salespeople who call on you. After all, you've been bombarded for years by lies perpetrated from these crooks. And these advertising media companies and their salespeople have been preying on salon and spa business owners like us for years. And you fell victim to their lies so they can make a profit. All that misinformation spread by the advertising media companies and their salespeople is enough to confuse the smartest person alive. And it confused me for years. The truth and the fact of the matter, you should never listen to them tell you that all you need to do is build up your image or your brand. If you fall for their image or brand advertising pitch, you'll end up spending your hard-earned money without getting any new clients. Because you're not like a big corporation that has a national world presence with a multi-million-dollar advertising budget. You don't have the amount of money and the years it takes to make image or brand advertising actually work. You need new clients quickly and inexpensively. Now that you know the problem, that your ability to consistently get new clients has been held back for years due to these lies, I have to warn you from this moment forward to avoid spending any more money with the advertising media companies like TV stations, radio stations, Yellow Pages, newspaper, Valpak, Welcome Wagon, website developers, Groupon, Living Social, Yelp, Google, Yahoo, all these online directories. Yes, all of these. Why? Because they mainly peddle advertising that is image or brand building. It's not specific to the salon and spa industry. It's the shotgun approach, which means it's not targeted enough to make it work. To top it all off, it's not trackable, so you can't measure if it's working. Now, if they do offer other types of direct advertising, it usually never works because they either don't know or follow the 7-step formula for direct advertising success, which is having a great headline, because you have less than a second to capture the attention of someone, and a great headline does that for you. And using testimonials, because what others say about you is way more believable than what you could ever possibly say about yourself. And having an irresistible offer to entice people to take action, because all people want to feel they're getting something special. And your advertising must answer the question, what's in it for me, or WIIFM for short. Every single person, when faced with a buying decision to make, have a little radio station going on in their head called WIIFM, and you must quickly and clearly tell them what's in it for them, or you're going to lose them. And you must only have one objective in all your advertising. Now, we've all seen advertisements with so much going on in them that we can't figure out what to do next, and a confused mind shuts down. In addition, you must have compelling reasons which differentiate you from all your competitors. What makes you better? What makes you unique that allow you to demand and get premium prices? If you don't give people the criteria for what makes you different, they're going to think you're the same as the salon down the street, and you have no choice but to compare you on the only thing they can compare you on, and that is price. You don't want that. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. And lastly, you must have an automatic follow-up system in place, because people don't switch you when you want them to. They do it when they're ready. So by keeping in contact with them, when they're ready, they're going to choose you because your competitors aren't following up. All right. The only difference between a dollar bill and a $100 bill is the message. They are the same size and shape, printed on the same paper, but one is 100 times more valuable. Similarly, your advertising can run in the same places, including your website, as everyone else's, but get you 10, 15, 25 times the response or more if you understand and use the formula I just went over. Does this make sense to you? Okay, great. Let's move on. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, I see salon advertising all the time. It must be working or they wouldn't be doing it, right? Well, let me explain the big misconception with most of the salon industry advertising you and I see all the time. It was copied from someone else, who copied it from someone else, who copied it from someone else, and on and on and on like this for years. It's called industry incest. Everyone is copying everyone else because they assume it's working. The fact and the reality is it's not working. This goes for print advertising, websites, and everything in between. Now, I used to believe spending money with these companies was actually essential to do. Now I know better, and so do you. From this point forward, I want you to simply tell any and every advertising salesperson who calls you, emails you, or stops in your salon about this. I'm not interested. Please don't contact me again. Thank you. I really mean this. Let's face it. Advertising with these companies has never worked for you or me, and it's just a big waste of money and time. Here's what you do instead. Direct response marketing using only the formula I just went over quickly, and I'll be covering more of that in a minute. This is the only clear-cut approach to getting new clients for your salon spa that will actually work for you. Plus, it's the least cost, the most effective method, and it's measurable and trackable so you know right away when it's working. Just avoiding doing business with all the advertising salespeople that call on you to sell you image or brand advertising will allow you to save thousands of dollars and mounts of unnecessary aggravation. Imagine never spending another dime on marketing advertising that doesn't make you money. You wake up every morning knowing every penny you spend to get new clients does just that. You'll also have the proper knowledge of unique ability to get new clients when you want, like turning on a water faucet. Isn't that incredible? All these benefits just from avoiding advertising salespeople. Listen to this one. Would it surprise you to discover you can actually enjoy getting new clients? Most salon and spa owners believe they have to drag themselves through the process of becoming an advertising and marketing expert. But I would rather just see you get the new clients because I know what running a salon is like. You're being pulled in dozens of different directions and your time is better spent elsewhere. And it gets better. Here comes those 7 crucial methods to flood your salon or spa with new clients. These are the most important methods of all. And get this, these methods take very little time to do, and you can even have one of your staff, a family member, or a friend do them for you, all while you sit back and see new clients start flooding your salon or spa. You will forever leave behind the struggles and frustrations you no doubt experience when it comes to getting clients for your salon or spa, and that all ends today. Everyone may be wondering why your parking lot is chock full, but you'll know what's up. You've uncovered the blueprint system. And by far the most important strategy is my new mover client attraction method. It's being used successfully by virtually thousands of successful salon and spa owners. 15% of the United States population moves each year, so around 40 million people move each year, and some are moving close to you and will be looking for the services you offer. Here's how it works. The first simple step is to get a list of people who have recently moved into your area that would be your ideal client. I'll let you know a little later in the presentation how to easily get this list every month. My ideal client for my salon, as an example, are working women from ages 30 to 70 who live in a nice part of town within 10 miles of my salon. Next, you mail them a personal letter precisely at the right time, welcoming them to the area and inviting them to call you for an appointment. Now, why does this work so well? Because these people are prime candidates for the services you offer. Because they're looking for the services you offer and they're brand new to the area and they haven't developed a loyalty to any other salon yet. So you don't have to lure them away from another salon or spa. Now the success is in all the little details to make this work. The letter must follow the 7-step advertising formula I went over a few minutes ago. When and how you mail is also critical. Later I'll show you how you can get and use my exact proven letter so you get this working for you right away. And if you have a day spa, we have a different version of the letter for you as well as our version for hair salons. If done properly, the way we show you exactly how, our members are getting up to a 23% response rate. As we email 50 letters, up to 11 people will call you for an appointment. All right. Does anyone have any questions on any of that? Go ahead and send them in, and Pat and I will do our best to answer them for you.
Yep, we've got a lot of questions rolling in here. What if I'm a new salon? What would my LTV be?
Okay. A good conservative number to use for you would be $5,000. The reason I say this is over the years, of the thousands of salons and spas we've dealt with, we very rarely come across one that has a lower LTV than $5,000, so that's a good, safe number. Now, depending on what you charge for your services and how often your clients come and see you, your LTV could be as high as $20,000 or even more, like a lot of our members, but a good, safe number is $5,000.
Mike, can you explain the formula for an LTV?
Yeah, the LTV is the lifetime value of a client, and the way you figure it out is you take the amount of money a client spends times the number of times they come in during a year times the number of years they're a client, and you average it out over all your clients, and that gives you your LTV. That's every single client, on average, is going to give you that amount of money over their lifetime association with you.
I heard that 1% was a good response when doing mailings. Why is yours so much higher?
Yeah, you know, the mail you get from credit card companies and other big companies like phone companies or cable companies that you get in your physical mailbox at home or at your salon, you know, they're happy with a 1% response. Now, what you have to understand is, number one, they have deep pockets, and number two, in a lot of cases, they're not looking for a return on their advertising investment for a year or two or possibly even 3 years down the road. So 1% works for them. They're happy with that. Now, because of our mailings are very targeted, they're sent precisely at the right time, and the letter follows a 7-step formula, that we're getting up to a 23% response. So there's a big difference in the mailings.
A lot of people are asking where can they get the list of people who are moving into their area.
Yeah, just hang tight, hold tight. A little bit later in the presentation, I'm going to show you how you can easily get the list of people that are moving into your area.
Okay, we're good.
We're good?
Yep.
Grab a sip of water. Okay. Well, let's keep going here. My second powerful and proven system I want to share with you is my website success blueprint. Now, most salon and spa websites are not generating clients for their owners. Why? Because the person or company who built it for them doesn't know anything about direct response marketing and advertising that actually works for the salon industry. They don't know the formula. They're graphic designers and computer geeks who build and design most salon websites. Now, they're nice people and they have good intentions, but they're way misinformed. They're not marketing experts. They build very pretty and flashy websites that their owners love, but they never work at generating new clients. This would be kind of like having a Cadillac or a Rolls Royce in your driveway. You like the way it looks, so do your neighbors, your family, and your friends. When you look under the hood, there's no engine to make it run, so it doesn't do you any good. The website you have right now is just like this. It's fancy and it's pretty, but it's not getting you clients like it's supposed to. There are two major problems with most salon spa websites. And every single month, my team and I examine hundreds of websites for our members, and they all have the same floundering issues. First off, their site is not being found by the search engines like Google and Yahoo. And secondly, if someone happens to land on their site, it's not built correctly to entice people to call them for an appointment. So let's tackle these two issues one at a time, and then I'll show you what you can do to fix your website. All right, there are a few reasons why most salon spa websites don't come up on the first page of Google or Yahoo, and if you're not on that first page, you can forget about anyone ever seeing your website because hardly anyone scrolls beyond the first page. So here's the issue. Most salons and spas have a website address that is their business name. While you might think this makes sense and looks good, it doesn't help you attract more clients from the internet. Why? Because people don't go online and search for your name or your salon name if they don't know you. Instead, they search for the services they need or want. So if you want to absolutely dominate your local online market, you should have domain names, that's www names, that are the names of the services you offer. Like if you're located in Boston, for example, and you offer these services, here's some examples. HairColorBoston.com, KeratinTreatmentBoston.com, BrazilianBlowoutBoston.com, OrganicHairColorBoston.com, HairExtensionsBoston.com. Are you with me on this? Okay, good. Let's keep going. Secondly, when someone does land on your website, it's missing the critical elements to convert them from a visitor to calling you for an appointment. There are primarily 5 major things missing on your website. I'll tell you what they are first, and then show you an example of an actual member website that gets on average 21 new clients a month. The first thing missing is an excellent headline at the top of your homepage. Right now you have your salon or spa name, and that means absolutely nothing to someone who does not know you yet. So you need a great headline like, "You'll get our best service ever," because you have less than a second to capture the attention of someone landing on your site, and a great headline always gets their attention. The name of your salon or spa does not. Secondly, you must have your phone number clearly displayed at the top of your homepage. You don't want people to have to search for it or scroll down the page to find it. Have you ever gone to a website and all you wanted was the phone number of the business or the store, and so you could call them, and you couldn't find it anywhere, and then you went to the Contact Us page and it wasn't there either? How frustrating is that? Thirdly, you need to have 6 to 12 compelling reasons why they should choose you over all your competition. You must tell them how are you unique, different, and outstanding compared to your competition. What makes you authentic, unparalleled, and superior, which allows you to demand and happily get premium prices. Fourthly, you need to offer a first-time visitor coupon. And lastly, you must have an automatic method to capture the name and email of everyone who visits your site, so you can easily send follow-up emails to them in the future, because people who visit your site may not be ready to switch to you yet. However, they will be in the future if you follow up with them, because your competitors aren't following up. Now, here's a website of one of our members. This website gets on average 21 new clients a month. The first thing you're going to notice is it's not that fancy or pretty. It's simple and straightforward. People don't get confused when they land on it, and that's why it works so well. You got to always remember that as salon owners and stylists, we're very visual, but a lot of our clients are not, and that's who we're trying to appeal to. So here's where you see the headline. You get our best service ever, the phone number, and we smudged out our last number so he doesn't get a million calls from people watching this. The 9 reasons, this is the criteria that sets her apart from her competition. First-time visitor coupon, and she offers a newsletter to get their name and email. I'll tell you in a minute how and what you email them once they opt in for that. All right, the blueprint system you've given access to in a few minutes will greatly expound on these strategies along your website to get on the first page of the search engines and then predictably convert visitors to call you for appointments. My next client-generating method is called Facebook Marketing Breakthrough. If you're not getting clients from Facebook now, it's because of one or more of these reasons. You don't have a Facebook business page now, or it's being updated on a regular basis. Or, I mean, it's not being updated on a regular basis. Or it doesn't have a call to action, or you don't know how to interact with the page, or you're not getting enough likes. So here's what a great business Facebook page looks like for the things I just talked about. All right, the guide and template I'll tell you more about in a few minutes will give you the exact details on these strategies allowing you to get new clients from your Facebook page. My next client generating method is called automatic email promotions. If you're bulk emailing your clients and prospects now with little success, there's most likely two reasons why. First, you have very low open rates because you're using poor subject lines. Your subject lines, which shows up to the right of your name in someone's email, are not enticing people to open up your emails. If your emails are not getting opened, then how can someone see your offer or your message? They can't. So there's, you see the subject lines. Everybody knows that. So your subject lines must invoke curiosity, urgency, or a benefit, or two of these or all three: curiosity, urgency, or a benefit. Here are 5 examples of excellent subject lines. This is not a mistake. It's actually true. Details inside. Susan, please open immediately, even if you're on vacation. Open up. Major news affects you. Don't take it personally, but this gets my highest recommendation. You see how these subject lines will get people to open up emails? Secondly, the content of your emails are not following the 7-step direct marketing formula which we talked about earlier. The content of the emails are missing all the emotional and psychological triggers that make people respond. So when someone reads them, they're not compelled to respond. So how does our automatic email promotions work? You simply email promotions to your clients and prospects automatically all at once using our email manager system, where we have email promotions all set up for you to easily edit and use. These are professionally written email promotions following the 7-step direct marketing formula I covered earlier, like one for Thanksgiving, another for Christmas, one for the New Year, one for Valentine's Day, one for Easter, one for Bring a Friend, and other promotions for Mother's Day, Bring a Coworker, Client Appreciation, Secretary's Day, dozens more, all with subject lines we have written and proven you get the highest open rates. These promotions are all designed to drive more clients and business into your salon or spa automatically every single month. All right, does anyone have any questions so far? Please go ahead and type them in and send them over. And Pat and I will do our best to answer them for you.
Yep, a lot of great questions coming in. Are you saying that if I change my website and add the things that you just showed me, it'll start generating clients for me?
Yeah, because right now your website's missing the things that make people respond. It's missing the psychological and emotional triggers. I guarantee it's probably pretty and it's appealing to your eyes, but you got to remember your clients see pretty websites all the time. They need to see something different, and if you build it with the elements that I just talked about, the amount of people that land on your site and pick you up, pick the phone up and call you for an appointment will go through the roof.
I know email marketing for my salon is important, but it just doesn't seem to work for me.
Well, there's most likely 2 reasons, or a combination of those 2, and one is that your subject lines are very poor, so less than 10% of your emails are actually getting opened, and then the ones that are getting opened, your message is so watered down and not written properly, it doesn't follow that 7-step formula, that you're not getting a good response. So it's a 2-pronged approach.
How many emails should I be sending out each month?
Now, that's a good question. The last thing you want to do is to bombard your clients and prospects with emails. We found that sending 2 emails each month is just enough. Now, one can be your newsletter, which we're going to talk about and cover in a minute here, and the other can be a promotion or an announcement or inviting them to a special event. Once you start getting up into the 4, 5, 6 or more emails each month to your clients, you're starting to become a pest, and it definitely have a negative effect on you, and you don't want that. So just send out 2.
Where's that email manager that you were talking about?
Yeah, just hang tight. A little later in the presentation, I'm going to show you how you get access to that email manager system.
Okay, we're getting a ton of questions regarding websites and social media. Mike, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, this particular webinar, we don't have the time to go into all the nitty-gritty details with websites and social media, and Facebook advertising would fall under that. Because there's a lot of details involved, but we will have the opportunity, we're going to give the opportunity later in the presentation, you can sign up for another webinar specifically for websites, social media, including Facebook. The challenge on our end is that if we don't give it time and give it justice, go over all the details, that if you took just part of the information and went to make some changes, it could hurt your search rankings in the long run on your website, and we don't want that. So it'd be kind of like someone coming into your salon or spa and saying that they'd want their hair cut and colored, but they only have 5 minutes. Well, you wouldn't do it, and if you did, it would come out awful. So let's just reserve that, all the details there for the next webinar, okay?
Okay, we're good.
We're good? Okay. Just grab a sip of water. Okay. My next killer strategy is called Beat the Slow Scenes. It's being used successfully by thousands of my members and it's responsible for getting them boatloads of new clients. Here's how it works. Simply give out as many gift cards to your clients as you can before your slow season. You design the gift cards so they can only be redeemed during your slow months. For example, if your slow month is August, hand out gift cards in June and July, and they can only be redeemed in the month of August. And you ask your clients to pass them out as gifts to their friends, family members, and business associates. But why does this work so well? Because your clients have people in their lives they owe favors to. Your clients have people in their lives they need to buy small gifts for, and your clients want to help you. Plus, it's a win-win-win. Your client wins because they save money on not buying gifts, let's get a nice referral fee. Your client's friends, family member, or business associate wins because they get attractive discount on services, and you win because you get a happy new client who pays, stays, and refers others to you. You know, by the way, if you need new clients right now, this strategy works all year long. I just got an email from Ashley who joined 6 weeks ago, and she's already gotten over 60 new clients just from this one strategy. You can do the same thing as her. So just picture this. Several of your clients are out there like little foot soldiers handing out your gift cards, and your slow weeks and months are forever gone, and you're amazingly busy all year long. And it's about to get better because right now I'll be sharing my strategy when it comes to getting past clients to come back to you. This is my trademark client reactivation letter. It's also called my zombie letter. It's happily being used every day by thousands of successful salon spa owners. Here's how it works. We all have clients that have stopped coming to us for one reason or another. Surprisingly, this happens not because they are satisfied with our services, but usually by some non-related event. The first step is to identify who your past clients are. Next, you mail them a personal letter simply saying you're sorry they haven't been in lately and you'd love to have them back. And you offer them something special as an incentive to come back. Now, the exact words you use in the letter and how and when you mail your letter are absolutely critical to making this work for you. Later, I'm going to show you how you get and use my proven letter so you get this working for you right away. The reason this works so well is because some people will want to come back because they were sorry they left, but they feel embarrassed. And they're very glad you reached out to them with a personal letter, which is very rare nowadays. Plus, our members report back to us that up to 31% come back. That's if you mail 50 letters, up to 15 clients are going to come back to you. Isn't that incredible? Now it's time for my most important client retention referral attracting strategy, one that will virtually single-handedly lead you to more new clients and actually help stop your current clients from ever wanting to leave you for the competition. The cornerstone of an outstanding client retention program is a monthly newsletter. Why? Because if done properly, your clients will look forward to getting it each month, and you're uniquely continually keeping your name in the forefront of your client's mind. So when they're with their friends and their family members and business associates, and the topic of hair or the services you offer comes up in conversation, you want them to immediately talk about you. This is how you easily attract a lot of referrals. You let your clients sell for you. It's called word-of-mouth marketing. Listen, for someone to do business with you, they first have to trust you. When one of your clients recommends you, the trust bridge then has been crossed. In addition, your clients like your salon or spa. They like your personality, your values, and your attitude, or they wouldn't have a positive relationship with you. There's a marketing term called birds of the same feather flock together. What this means is that your clients' friends, family members, and associates are like them. They share the same interests and values. So because of this, there's a very good chance that their friends, family members, and associates will like you too, because they're a lot like your clients. So they will be your very best clients who pay, stay, and refer others to you. Okay, back to your newsletter. We'll never get read if it's all about the beauty business. Just because this is our life doesn't mean it's our client's life. Let me ask you, if you got a newsletter from your dentist and it was all about the latest findings in root canals, would you read it? Probably not. So your clients are not interested in all the things going on in the beauty business like we are. So your newsletter should have exciting general interest topics that are timely. You can have a small section about beauty, like a great hair or skin tip or something new happening in your business or your life. That's fine. Another thing is you don't want your newsletter to look like it was produced by a Madison Avenue advertising agency. You want it to look like you spent time and produced it. So don't make it glossy with 4 colors and keep the photos of pretty people to a minimum. As stylists, we're very visual people and image conscious, but most of our clients are not. Remember who we're trying to appeal to: other people, not ourselves. Here's what one of our 4-page newsletters look like. It is being used successfully by thousands of stylists and salon owners every single month. Later I'm going to show you a clever way to instantly get our newsletter every month so you can edit it to make it your very own. This will be to help retain your current clients and get a constant flow of new referrals. All right then, how do you get your newsletter in the hands of your clients and prospects so they can read it? You can have them quick and easy printed up locally and have them available in your reception area. You can offer as a free download on your website where they have to opt in for it by giving you their name and email, just like the website I showed you is doing. And you can automatically email it out to them all at once each month using our email manager system, the same system you'd use to send out your automatic email promotions. With just these several simple, proven, low-cost strategies, you're getting brand new high-quality clients from people who have recently moved into your area because you mailed them a new mover letter. You're getting new clients from your website because of the changes you made to it. It's now being found by Google and Yahoo. Plus, when someone lands on your site, it entices them to call you for an appointment. You're getting new clients from your Facebook page. You're getting new clients and more business from your automatic email promotions. You're also getting new clients from all the gift cards your clients are handing out for you. You're also getting past clients to come back because you mailed them our zombie letter, you know, the client reactivation letter. And you're effortlessly getting referrals from your newsletter. Let's take a look at what this means to you for just 1 month. Let's be very conservative here and say you only get 4 from your new mover letter, 5 from your website, 2 from Facebook, 2 from automatic email promotions, 2 from gift cards, 2 from your zombie letter, and 2 from referrals from your newsletter. That's a total of 19 new clients per month, and we established that $5,000 is a very conservative LTV, equals $95,000. So in 1 month, you've added $95,000 in future money to your business. Let's take a look at what this means to you for 1 year. 19 new clients a month times 12 months is 223 clients for the year. Times the LTV of $5,000, that's $1,115,000 of new business, future business. This is what it looks like graphically. The blue is the 19 new clients you're adding each month, and the red shows how it builds and accumulates each month and gives you 223 new clients for the year. So in 12 months or 1 year, you've added $1.1 million in future money to your business. If you don't do these 7 simple methods to get more clients, you're letting $1.1 million in future business slip through your fingers and go right to your competitors. All right, how much does marketing and advertising cost you to do? Nothing, because it should make you money. Now I realize, because of most of the marketing and advertising you've done in the past hasn't worked for you, just like it never worked for me for the first 22 years as a salon owner, you've always lost money trying to market and advertise to get new clients, but that's about to drastically change for you. How much time you have to spend to put these 7 client generation strategies in place? If you do them yourself, about 3 hours a month. I suggest you do what most of our members do, and that's that one of your staff, a family member, or a friend do them for you. Do you have to do all 7 strategies to become successful? No. If you like one method more than another, you just simply do more of it. All right, does anyone have any questions so far? Please go ahead and type them in and send them over.
Yep.
Pat and I will do our best to answer them.
Can the gift card that you're talking about be an actual business card?
Who'd that question come in from, Pat?
It came in from Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia, I want to ask you, when someone, it can't, and I'm going to give you the reasons why. Sylvia, when someone hands you a business card, what do you do with it? I gather you do one of two things with it. You either stick it with all your other business cards, never to be seen again, or you throw it out. What we're trying to achieve with this gift card is to have a high perceived value. So there has to be certain things on the front, certain things on the back. It has to look very good, and it has to be plastic, because your clients have to be proud to hand it out. Your clients aren't going to hand out something that doesn't look good to their friends and family members, associates. It's got to look good. Okay, it's got to be plastic.
How does the gift card program work again?
Yeah, just as kind of a recap, the best value to put on the cards is $15. We found that it doesn't matter if you're a high-end or low-end salon, $15 seems to work the best. And what you do is you simply ask your current clients if they'd like some free gift cards to give out to their family, friends, and business associates. And you ask them how many they would like. Some will say 2, some will say 5, some will say 10 or more. Whatever they say, that's the amount you give them. Now, here's the critical thing. I want everybody to really pay attention to this. This is what makes this whole thing work. When your clients hand these out to their friends and family members and associates, those people will assume your clients bought these gift cards on their behalf, but they didn't. You gave them to them. That's why a lot of them will come in, because they feel obligated to use the gift they got from your client. Okay, you see how that works? Good deal.
I get gift cards from my merchant account. Can I just get them from them?
No, it just doesn't work. You got to follow this method to the T.
Can I email the zombie letter to my clients because I don't have their physical address?
You know, you can email the zombie letter, but understand that the response you get will be about half of what it would be if you physically mailed it to them in the mailbox. And as a side point, your clients are your most valuable asset. And if you don't have all their contact information now, you really should start collecting it. That would be their name, their physical address, their email address, and their phone number.
A lot of people are asking what offer should be on the card and what does my client get?
Well, like I mentioned, the best value to put on the card is $15. And there's a place in the back of the card for your client to write their name in, and you would match that $15 to the client as well. You got to reward good behavior, and they'll keep doing it.
What will the newsletter do for me again?
Well, first, it's going to help you retain your current clients, because what you're doing is you're building a relationship with the salon and the client, not just the stylist who services the client, where there's probably a strong relationship there. So the newsletter is the glue that holds the client to the salon in the event that the stylist leaves. You want to retain those clients. And secondly, you're keeping your name in the forefront of their mind, so that when they're about and about, the topic of hair or the services you offer comes up, you want to immediately talk about you. It's called word-of-mouth marketing. You get a lot of referrals from your newsletter. Now, there's no doubt you're getting some referrals now, but they're probably not as many as you want, and they're not consistent. In other words, you might be getting 2 this week, and then 3, and then 0, and then 4. What this does is it increases the amount of referrals you get, and it's more consistent.
I love the gift card idea. Where can I get the card with all the details on it you're explaining about?
Yeah, just hang tight. A little later in the presentation, I'm going to show you a resource for that. Okay?
Okay, we're good, Mike.
We're good? Okay. All righty. Now I want to give you the bonus information on pricing I promised you. A common question salon spa owners have concerns how much they should charge for their services. Most come up with the prices by looking at what their competitors are charging and using that as a baseline. Then they either charge the same, less, or maybe even a little more if they provide more service. This is not a smart way to set price. You have to be able to price your services in a manner that people are going to want to pay for it. The formula for how you charge for something is based on your ability to sell it. That's how you come up with what you charge for something. So it only makes sense that the more you know about sales and marketing, the more you get skilled in those areas, the more you can charge for your services. It's as simple as that. There's a difference between what it is you're selling and what it is the client is actually buying. The difference is their perception. This information will give you some ideas and philosophies on how to think about pricing and how to charge more and why you should charge more and why it makes sense, not just so you can make more money, but so you can also allow yourself to actually deliver more value. Here are 5 ways to differentiate yourself to justify raising your prices. You might offer a different service than your competitors. One stylist would have a what's expected regular process for cutting and coloring a client's hair. The other would do a more than what's expected and have a more elaborate process that may include a maintenance component. One will get more money than the other. The more likable, outgoing personality you or your staff has. Each technician or stylist's amount of education, training, or experience. And then there's the marketing, which you utilize in order to offer more perceived value and establish why someone should pay this price for a particular service. And the better you market and sell, the more money you make. And remember, if everybody bought by price, everybody would drive the cheapest car, they'd wear the cheapest clothes, they'd eat at the cheapest restaurants, and have the cheapest things, and we know that's not the case. Price versus value. Price defined mathematically means how much something costs. Value is what you get in relation to what you pay for. People are looking for the best value, not the cheapest price. To drive this point home, think back to the last few major purchases you personally made. Were they the cheapest? Were they the best value for you? I bet they were the best value for you. So a lot of salon owners are scared to death to raise their prices because they think if they raise their prices that they're going to lose their clients. But study after study has shown that individuals should not buy based on price. As a matter of fact, price is one of the least important things in terms of dealing with individuals. Quality, confidence, value, selection, and convenience are all important. You got to realize that you're not your own client. A lot of your clients have a better lifestyle and make more money than you do. One of the challenges in this situation is the salon or spa owner thinks, I wouldn't pay that much money for this service, so I certainly can't charge this amount of money for that service. You got to get that erroneous thinking out of your head. All price resistance is in the mind of the seller, that would be you, not the buyer, the client. Your clients are not sitting around thinking about you or your prices. They have very busy lives and are dealing with their own set of issues and concerns. You want to have the type of client who you enjoy working with, understands the value of the services you deliver, and are happy to pay premium prices. You deserve to get paid well for what you do. Sometimes you're going to hear a prospective client say, I can get it cheaper somewhere else. There's 2 reasons why they can't. They're lying about the price. They're really just negotiating with you. When the only base that the client has to go off is price, then of course they're going to choose the lowest price. You must give the potential client the criteria that makes you different, makes you better, and makes you premium. You can't get the same thing down the street. Your services are different, your location is different, your stylists or technicians are different, and the entire experience is different. 7 reasons you don't want to deal with price buyers. They take up all the time, they do all the complaining, sometimes they forget to pay you, they tell other clients how little they paid you, they drive off your good clients by telling how little they paid you. Once they find a lower price, they leave, and then you don't get the repeat business, so there's no LTV, and they'll destroy the credibility of your price and your services in the eyes of your clients. All right, that concludes the information on pricing. And while that was a lot of information, you may be feeling a tad overwhelmed at this point, and that's perfectly okay. Basically, this means you have only 2 choices on where to go from here. Choice 1, you can take all the tips and info I just gave you and try to put the puzzle pieces together on your own without assistance. And who knows, you may get lucky and one day see some progress. It will take longer, of course, and you'll make a lot of painful mistakes, but you can choose this. However, I must warn you, you must get all the exact details correct with all your marketing and advertising, or you will not get the successful results we are getting. What I mean here is it really matters. The font type you use in letters, the emails, and on your website. The words you use and don't use are critical. The colors you use and how you mail your letters and the subject lines you use. How your gift cards look and feel and what exactly is on the front and back, and a ton of other details we have tested, figured out, and refined over the years to become successful. Or there's the smarter choice, the one really savvy owners take to speed up their progress towards getting new clients and boosting their profits. These surefire successful marketing and advertising methods and so much more are yours for the taking starting today. That's me, the creator of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System, the only true new client generating system specifically for salons and spas that requires very little time, yet is still the most surefire and cost-effective way to consistently attract new clients and boost profits. This radically simple yet effective new client generating system will work for you even if you are located anywhere in the United States, Canada, or any country where the English language is spoken, are in a small town or big city, are a small salon or spa with 1 or fewer chairs, or a big salon or spa with several chairs. Offer a few services or have several services. Have high-end or low-end, our high-end or low-end salon or spa. Our commission salon or spa, salary, you pay by the hour. Lease a suite, booth, or chair. Are super busy because it's a lifestyle-friendly program, are not computer internet savvy, are new to the salon spa industry, are a seasoned salon spa owner, or even if you feel you've tried absolutely everything. Before I tell you what the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is, I need to tell you what it isn't so there's no false expectations. The Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is not a bunch of theories like you learned from college, the internet, or training from the salon spa industry. This is not some swallow this magic pill solution that promises something silly. Like get 200 new clients in 2 days or something ridiculous as that. Don't you think you've been lied to enough? Isn't it time to start using what's proven to work for our industry? Rather, the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System is the direct result of over 7 years of study, analyzing, putting into practice the most successful marketing and advertising methods for salons and spas ever. It's unlike any other consulting, mentoring, training, or educational service for the salon spa industry. Mine is more complete, easier to implement, more practical, more affordable. It's constantly evolving to keep up with the changes in the marketplace. And from this moment forward, you have all the tools to replicate our success. The strategies of the truly successful salon spa owners can now be duplicated easily by you, giving you the benefits of more clients, more money, more freedom, less stress, and a happier version of yourself. And all of this way you quickly achieve attracting new clients faster than ever before possible. Before we go one step further, I need to be 100% honest with you. This will never work for the salon or spa owner who is lazy or is looking for an instant quick fix. This will never work for someone who is unwilling to learn new things and has a closed mind. If this is you, then do us both a favor and just forget all about the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit because it's not going to give you impossible results, just solid results. The Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit isn't pie-in-the-sky fantasy land nonsense. It's the real deal, and it's only for salon and spa owners like you who are really serious about consistently getting new clients and making a lot more money. There are no press-a-button answers to succeeding at getting new clients for your salon spa. Nothing in life is easy, and you know that, but this is as easy as it gets. So if you're ready for the real truth behind what it takes to succeed at getting new clients and making a lot more money, here's what you can expect. If you really want to, attract a steady flow of new clients, make a lot more money each month, never have slow days, weeks, or months again, keep your current clients from ever leaving you for the competition, get your past clients to come back, work less behind your chair, stop worrying about your technicians or stylists leaving you, eliminate your stress once and for all, be a much happier version of yourself, and the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit isn't just a solution for you, it's the only solution for you. Take a look at the results these members are getting. Sherry Danforth, 43 new clients in the last 6 weeks. Brian Amber, over 350 new clients last year. Yvette Hall, 17 new clients a month. Debbie Saragusa, 161 new clients in the last 6 months. Jason Lacey, 57 new clients in 3 months. Let's take a look at what's inside your copy of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System. We've taken 121 strategies and crammed them into one huge manual, all our successful strategies, methods, techniques I've been telling you about, and dozens more all together in one easy-to-use, paint-by-the-number, step-by-step manual. This will be shipped to you. Our full system on audio CDs. You're busy. You spend much of your day working. Want you to learn as quickly as possible. We recorded our entire system for you to use while you're driving around in your car. This will also be shipped to you. Salon Spa Marketing Templates. We don't just give you the great ideas and expect you to take the time to write your own ads, letters, forms, reports, and emails. We've done that for you. This is crammed full of these for you to quickly and easily prove its success. You'll get this on our Member Central website. Monthly New Mover Client Attraction System. This is a system I've been telling you about. Here's where you'll find the exact letter you can mail to people who have recently moved into your market area. Our members have reported back to us up to a 23% response rate. That means if you mail 50 letters, you have to 11 people calling you for an appointment. You also get this on our Member Central website. Salon Spa website blueprint. I'll give you my 12-step formula to drive traffic, capture qualified leads, eliminate price shoppers, stimulate referrals, and position you as the local expert. This is where we give you samples of headlines you can use, a list of compelling reasons why you're different and better than your competition. You also find a first-time visitor coupon you can use. Everything you need to make your website a client-generating machine quickly. You also get this on our Member Central website. I just want to take 1 second here and explain why this is such a game changer. For the simple reason that if you're in a small town, there's dozens. If you're in a mid-sized city, there's hundreds. If you're in a big city, there's thousands of people right now looking for the services you offer, and they're going to your competition, for heaven's sake, because they either can't find your website, or if they do find it and land on it, it's not built correctly to get them to call you for an appointment. For heaven's sake, you've got to get this taken care of. This is the digital age. This is the future. If you care about your future, your family's future, you've got to get this addressed. You get my newly published guide and template, How to Attract New Clients from Facebook. This gives you all the details I talked about earlier. You also get this on Member Central. How to Beat the Slow Season. This is the gift card strategy I've been telling you about. You get our proven system to attract new clients during the typical slow months, after the holidays, and at the end of the summer. The normal salon spa industry slow days, weeks, and months are finally over for you. You also get this on our Member Central website. You know, the salon industry norm is to accept the slow season, but I'm here to tell you that there's no reason to accept it. Let me tell you a little story here. We had a live boot camp where we had a few hundred members come into town in September, and there was a young lady there from Pamela from Erie, Pennsylvania, who stood up and told the group that her and her staff passed out 700 gift cards to their clients right after Thanksgiving up until Christmas that could be used in January and February. And she reported to the group that she got over 300 new clients in January and February. It was the busiest January and February she's ever had in 15 years of business. So there's no reason why you can't do the same thing. There's no reason to accept the slow season. Our members don't. You can be busy all year long. Okay. You get my client reactivation letter. That's the zombie letter. It's the exact letter that you can slightly add to get past clients to come back. Members have reported up to a 31% response. So if you mail 25 letters, up to 8 people may come back. Consumer Awareness Messaging Guide System. You get our professionally proven consumer guides and messages which educate your potential clients on how you're unique, different, and better than your competition. You can put these on your website or give them to potential clients. Once you fully understand the hidden secret behind these powerful marketing tools, you'll never stop using them. You also get this on Member Central. Maximum Salon Spa Retail System. This module explains and shows you the proper way to set up and lay out your salon or spa with a maximum retail sales. You also get this on Member Central. Let me ask you something. Do you think Walmart leaves it to chance on how to position products in their store? No, they know exactly how to position products in their store for maximum sales. They spend millions and millions of dollars researching it. So they know what they're doing, and we've figured this out for the salon and spa industry. Okay. Competing Technician Stylist Attraction System. You get our proven system to attract competing top technicians and stylists. You also get this on Member Central. You know, I just got an email from a member who used this strategies in here, and she explained to me that she got 37 phone calls from competing technicians, and she ended up hiring the best 3 for her salon. You get an entirely professionally written employee handbook that you can slightly add to fit your specific salon or spa. There's no better way to clearly and consistently communicate with all your staff. You get 3 personal one-on-one consulting and mentoring from me or one of my team members devoted solely on your business. You're not alone anymore. You've no doubt knows that the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is without question the most comprehensive, paint-by-number, step-by-step, new client-generating profit-boosting system there is. It allows you a clear-cut way to get new clients coming in, and the results come fast too. In fact, many start seeing new clients the very same week they enroll, and that gives you this, a busy salon, which leads to more money for you and less stress, which ultimately leads to more free time to do what you want to do. Now, you may be thinking, I bet any blueprint system that can give me all that will cost a small fortune. And in all honesty, it really should. After all, the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit successes has already helped 1,800 salon spa owners achieve getting all the new clients they wanted faster and easier than ever. Yet, I'll get to the drastically reduced price I have for you today in a minute. First, I want to share a few unique benefits this one-of-a-kind system will deliver to you. You'll discover a little-known secret in Section 3 on page 162 that can automatically increase your annual sales revenue by up to 11%. You also discover the 3 biggest mistakes salon owners make when hiring stylists and technicians that you must avoid if you want to finally have the best people working for you. That's covered on page 8 in the Competitive Technician Stylist Attraction System. And how about the most clever way possible to raise your prices without getting any pushback or complaints from clients? That's covered in Section 1 on page 36. The price of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System sold by itself is valued at $497. Yet you're just not receiving the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit today. Just for watching this presentation, I'd like to give you a 2-month free trial of my Silver Club membership, which includes 10 value-added-on services to help you achieve more success even faster. 50 monthly new mover addresses. You give us 5 zip codes in your market area, and we email you each month the names and addresses of 50 new people who are your ideal client who recently moved into your area. These are the people you mail our proven letter to that comes with the system to get them to call you for an appointment. 4-page monthly client newsletter. Each month we will provide by email a 4-page professionally written client newsletter, which you can easily customize to make it your very own. You can email it or give it to your clients when they come in. We've proven this client nurturing strategy will increase the frequency your clients use your services, plus dramatically increase your referrals. If you're located in Canada, we have a Canadian version of the newsletter as well as our United States version, because there are some differences in Canada that can't be ignored. You have 24/7 unlimited access to our members-only password-protected Member Central website. This is where you find all your marketing templates, marketing campaigns, forms, letters, and client newsletters. We also have access to over 100 hours of recorded live group coaching calls. Everything all in one, organized, simple to access, put it to use so that you can take your salon or spot to the next level of success and achievement. You get 24/7 password access to our proprietary email manager with unlimited emailing. This is where you can email your clients and prospects using our pre-written email promotions. You can also email your newsletter you get with our program. If you're not comfortable with sending out bulk emails, setting this up, we do it for you and show you and help you along the way, so it's really easy. If you're currently using and paying for a Constant Contact, AWeber, or Demand Force account, you're no longer going to need that. We have 24/7 unlimited access to our members-only password-protected online forum. You can post questions, get great advice, excellent tips, support, and guidance from our staff and like-minded members all over North America. Changes do happen in our industry. We're more on top of it than anyone. You'll be protected from your direct competitors being able to get and use our unsurpassed methods and systems because you'll have a 2-mile competitor exclusion zone. You get to be on a call live with me, my brother Mark, and other members every other week and learn what other salon owners are doing all over North America. You can ask us questions to get the straight answers you're looking for. You get to be on a live, free website training webinar. This live training will equip you with all the tools and knowledge to make your website and Facebook page a client attracting machine in no time. You have 24-hour email and support. You can send in whatever you're working on. We highly recommend that you do. We'll do an audit for you before you send it out, so you have your very own master copywriters and marketers critiquing your material so you know it's going to work when you use it. Weekly email marketing tips. Walk into your salon or spa office and find a hot marketing tip of the week sitting in your email. It's a great way to start off a week and a constant reminder what to focus on. All of these vital services are right at your fingertips 24/7 on our mobile app. Nothing could be easier to manage your clients, prospects, and marketing. If you purchase these 10 vital services separately, it would cost $264 a month. However, packaged together in our Silver membership, your investment is only $67 per month if you decide to keep it after your 2 free months. Now you can see why the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is valued at $497. And when you add in the bonuses, the retail value of the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit is $1,100. Yet that price is not free. You have a much better deal headed your way, so by all means, keep watching. Of course, you could choose to continue down the path you're on right now and end up spending 10, 20, even 100 times more than the investment you'll make today in the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit in direct costs, trying to market and advertise to get new clients on your own. And then there's the indirect costs of all your personal time you'll spend trying to get clients. And let's not forget about all the lost money from not getting any new clients. That's a real killer. And it's just not what I desire for you. I feel you deserve to know why I'm offering you such a massive discount today. Not to sound corny, but I have a dream. It's really a cause, and I'd love for you to be part of it, along with the many others who desire insider information that will guarantee them to become successful at getting new clients and boosting their profits. Be part of the fastest growing salon and spa owner movement, and in doing so, inspire hundreds, if not thousands, of salon spa owners just like you. Here's how. Not too long ago, I started a cause to help our industry by really empowering them. Can you picture it with me? Thousands of salon spa owners, just like you and me as a big group, always begin on the cutting edge of our wonderful profession and helping each other achieve more success and more money and more freedom. So I decided I absolutely need to let as many industry professionals like you join in on this cause, one I call Salon and Spa Owners Empowerment Community. The good news is it means a much lower price for you today because, frankly, I want you to join my cause, and I refuse to let finances stop you. That means you will not be paying the retail value of $1,100 for the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System today. Nowhere close to that. Not even going to be half that price. Not even going to be $250. Your total investment today, including the new edition Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System, plus all the bonuses you see on the screen, is now only one payment of $197. However, I want to reward you for spending an hour with us here, and give you a fast action discount of 50% off, so your special price will be only one payment of $97, or if you prefer, only two payments of $57, plus free express priority shipping. Look to the right of this presentation right now, and to lock in your super discounted price, which is extremely limited, click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart, or if you're on a mobile device, you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, go to 223clients.com. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try the Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System for yourself for a full 60 days. If you don't see all the new clients coming into your business, or you don't see the results you expect in those 60 short days, or even if you just don't like the way the system is designed, my hairstyle, you name it, I'll gladly refund every penny. No questions, no hassles. Look to the right of this presentation now. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart and lock in your discounted price today. Or if you're on a mobile device and you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, you go to 223clients.com. Just have a look at what Mindy Hinsiger did following the Marketing Toolkit Blueprint Success Formula. Averages 27 new clients a month. And then there's Lisa McKellen. Just look at her amazing results. 450 new clients in 1 year. And then there's Sharon Dion. Just look at her outstanding results. Averages 31 new clients a month. Plus, you react now and are one of the first 25 people to order, or if you already ordered, I'm going to include in your package today 2 super bonuses worth over $1,000. These bonuses alone are worth more than the price of the entire Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System. You'll get 2 tickets to our exclusive and comprehensive Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Closed Door Live Boot Camp. The value of this is $994. I'm going to include 2 tickets with your order today for free. We hold a few of these each year in various locations. You can bring a spouse or business associate and meet and strategize with other like-minded members. At these fast-paced, high-energy boot camps, we reveal several new but proven marketing strategies and management tools to bring you even more clients and more profits. You'll get a personal orientation call from one of my team members who will spend 30 minutes with you going over our entire program with you. This will ensure you get off to a great start and get those new clients coming in right away. The value of this is $100, will also be included for free. That brings your total value to over $2,100. Yet just by taking action today, the entire new edition, Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System with all the bonuses plus the 2 super bonuses is yours for only one payment of $97 or 2 payments of $57, plus free express priority shipping. Now remember, you're just not getting an incredible discount today. You'll be joining the Empowerment Community Group. You make a whole new group of like-minded friends that will help you progress, stay inspired, and have more fun along the road to success. Click on the yellow button that says Add to Cart and lock in your discounted price today, or if you're on a mobile device and you don't see the yellow Add to Cart button, you go to 223clients.com. You'll be priority mailed and granted immediate access to everything. You'll be priority mailed your 121 Proven Strategies manual and your full system on CDs, plus you get immediate access to our Member Central website, where you'll find all these modules and systems. Plus, you'll get 2 free months trial of my Silver Club membership, which includes the mobile app and these 10-day added-on services, plus 2 one-of-a-kind super bonuses for free. Here's what will happen the moment you click the yellow Add to Cart button to the right, or go to 223clients.com. First, you'll be taken to a page like this to confirm your 2-mile area is available. Simply fill in your street address, city, and state, or province, and then click Submit. If your 2-mile area is available, you're taken to our 100% secure checkout page. You'll see this message at the top of the page. Congratulations, your market area is available. If your area is not available, you'll get this message. We're very sorry, your area is not available. If your area is available, then simply fill in your information and click the order button at the bottom of the page. Right after you place your order, you get an email from me to create your members-only account to access all your products and services. And your Salon Spa Marketing Toolkit Success System and all the bonuses will be immediately shipped to you by express priority mail, and your system will arrive within 3 to 4 days. And you get a phone call from one of my friendly support staff to make sure you get up and running quickly and smoothly. It's that simple. Now I'd like to reward people for being decisive and taking action. Therefore, the entire offer I just showed you, with all the bonuses at the incredible discounted price, plus the free shipping and my no-risk triple guarantee, is only good for the next hour. All right. Anybody have any questions? Go ahead and send them in, and Pat and I will do our best to answer them for you.
What if I don't have a website yet? What would you recommend that I do?
Who would that come in from?
Chanel.
Hey, Chanel, please don't go out and spend a penny, and don't spend a minute of your time looking into it until you get our website blueprint that comes with the system. This way you'll know exactly what to do to make it work getting you new clients. And we also have the live webinar training every single month. You'll get an email from us telling you when that is and how to register, and that's free. So between those two things, you'll have everything you possibly need to make certain that your website will start generating clients for you right out of the gate, okay? And let me add to this. For those of you that have a website, don't beat yourself up about it that it's not getting you clients. We very rarely come across a salon owner that has a website that generates clients for them. Just get the blueprint, make the changes, and your website will start getting new clients for you.
What is the 2-mile competitor exclusion zone again?
Okay, the 2-mile competitor exclusion zone is this. We're not going to let another salon within 2 miles of your location become a member of our program. We do this to protect you from having a competitor of yours using the same strategies trying to get the clients you should be getting. So the first step in ordering is for you to give us your street address, city, state, or province. If your area is available, we'll take you right to our order page. Now, if there are two, I have to say this because it's happened before. If there's 2 people from the same area on this webinar, the only fair way to go about this is the first one who orders gets the program and gets their area. I'm sorry about this, but it's the only way we can protect our members and the integrity of our program.
Oh, what will the mobile app do for me again?
The mobile app will simply give you direct access to our Member Central website where you'll find all the products and services, and this is all available 24/7, 365 days a year.
How many new clients can I expect from your system?
Well, if you use just 5 or 6 of the client generating strategies I covered in the presentation, you can get around 20 new clients a month or 240 for the year, but I have another 115 strategies in my program. So the more you use, the more new clients you're going to get. Now, our most aggressive member, she owns 3 salons, has a lot of people working for her, gets over 90 new clients a month using our strategies.
Hey, Mike, we are running out of the bonuses.
We're running out?
Yeah, we've only got 2 left.
Wow, those went fast. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I don't want anyone to be left out, so go ahead and add another 25. Okay, there's a lot of people on this call.
Okay.
I don't want anybody left. Those bonuses are something special. Okay, more questions?
Yep. Just hit the reload that. Okay, we're all set. We got 25 more on there. How many new clients can I expect from the system?
Well, if you use just 5 or 6 of the strategies that I covered in the, we already covered that, didn't we? Yeah, we just answered that one.
How long does it take to see results?
Well, some of the methods will begin generating new clients for you in a few days. Others are going to take a little bit longer. But within a month, you're going to see tangible results. Within 2 months, the full effects will be kicking in. And after that, you're not going to remember what it was like to feel frustrated by not having enough new clients.
Where do I get the names of people who've recently moved into my market area?
Well, once you enroll, we send you an email asking you to email us up to 5 zip codes where you want your clients to come from. We also ask you to tell us who your ideal client is. Like, is it women or men, their age range, their income range? And then we email you a list of 50 names and addresses each month. And these are the people you mail the new mover letter to that comes with the system to get them to call you for an appointment.
Okay, a lot of people are enrolling. I'm just going to grab a few names here and welcome aboard Janice, Angela, Nancy, Alan, Christy, Caitlin, and James. I apologize. I know I missed a bunch of you, but just to place your order, just click on the Add to Cart button or go directly to www.223clients.com. That domain is right on your screen there as well. The special price we have for you today is 1 payment of $97, or if you prefer, 2 payments of $57. Plus, you get all the free bonuses and the free express shipping. How do I email my newsletter each month?
Yeah, about the 15th of the month, we send you an email telling you that the newsletter has been posted on Member Central. It's also been loaded into the email manager system. And you just simply go to that email manager system and make your edits to make it your own. And then you, with one keystroke, you can send it to all your clients and prospects all at once using that email manager system.
Okay, where specifically do I get those gift cards that you were talking about today?
Well, like I mentioned before, the gift cards are so specialized. I mean, what's on the front, what's on the back, how they look, and how they feel, that we give you a template of how exactly they should look, and you can have a local company print them for you. Or we have a person who handles that right in our office who helps pick you the design and works out the details with us, and you can get them right from us.
There's still questions regarding the pricing that you're offering, Mike. Could you go over that again?
Yep. The special price we have for you today is one payment of $97, and that's 50% off. Or if you prefer, two payments of $57. And if you decide to keep the silver membership after your first 2 months that you're getting for free today, then that's $67 per month. Plus you get the two super bonuses. I think we got some of those left. And the free express shipping.
How often and when do you do the group coaching calls?
Well, we have member group coaching calls every other Monday. You get an email notice from us when they are with the dial-in numbers. And these are free. And we also have a recording of these calls in case you can't make it live, so you never miss the content and you can listen to it at your own leisure.
Are there any long contracts to sign with the silver membership that I'm getting 2 free months of today?
No, it's month by month. You can cancel with a simple email to our customer service. Let me explain something here. You know, all those companies that I used to deal with to try to get clients, those big, in some cases, Fortune 500 companies, the companies that you're most likely dealing with now, they always try to get you into a yearly contract or sometimes even 2 years. And the reason they do that is they know deep down that their stuff doesn't work getting clients. And we're not like that. We're salon owners. All these strategies are tested, proven, and time tested. And it's month by month.
How long will it take for the system to arrive to me?
Well, if you live in the United States, it'll take 3 to 4 days. If you live in Canada, it'll take about a week. And if you're in a faraway country like, say, South Africa, because we do have members there, it's going to take a little bit longer, but all orders are shipped by Priority Express mail.
When will I get access to the Member Central website?
Well, within 10 minutes after you place your order, an email is going to be sent to you with your login and password details, and then you have access to everything.
I have a 2-chair salon. Will the system work for me?
Yeah, my system concentrates on getting you new clients, so if you want to make more money, you got to get more clients. But I got to warn you that once you start using the system, you're going to grow, and you may want to expand to a bigger salon or spa so you can make a lot more money, but that's entirely up to you.
Do you want to just go over the pricing one more time, Mike?
Yep. The special price we have for you today, it's the 50% off offer. In other words, if you were to watch this next week, it wouldn't be this. It's one payment of $97, or if you prefer, two payments of $57. Now, whatever payment plan you choose, you still have access today. In other words, if you choose the 2 payments, you still get everything today. If you decide to keep the silver membership after your first 2 free months that you're getting today, that's $67 a month. Plus you get the 2 super bonuses, because we do have those left, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the free express shipping.
Yep, we've got, let me check on the bonuses. There are 10 still available.
Okay, good.
Will this work in my part of the country? I'm in a rural area.
Yeah, my system works anywhere in the United States or Canada or any English-speaking country. It works in small towns or big cities. It doesn't matter where you're located. It works with high-end or low-end salons. And here's the reason why. As human beings, we're all hardwired in our DNA to respond to certain psychological and emotional triggers. Similar to we're hardwired for our sex drive. There's nothing we can do about it. So our materials have ethically built into them, which taps into the emotional and psychological triggers that human beings have. That's why it works so well. And that's why it doesn't matter where you're located.
I rent chairs to stylists. Will this program be beneficial to me?
Definitely. You know, a lot of salon and spas that lease suites, booths, and chairs have got in my program. We have a specific plan for you to get back control of your business, make a lot more money. We understand the difficult environment that you're operating under. In other words, you have all these independent people all coming and going and doing their own thing, and there's no congruency. We show you how to fix that so that it runs a lot smoother.
Do you cover in the program how to raise my prices?
Yes, we covered in detail how to raise your prices. We give you examples of when and how to raise your prices. But we also cover this specifically on our member group coaching calls. It's a very hot topic. You'll get to be on a call and you'll listen to other salon owners in North America tell you exactly how much they raise their prices, when they raise their prices, how they communicate it with their staff, how they communicate it with their clients. And you'll find out exactly what they do. And if you still have questions, you can ask. You'll get the straight answers you're looking for.
Do you cover in the program how to get good staff? I need some more stylists.
Yeah, you know, 8 years ago, almost 8 years now, when I came out with this, we didn't have a way to get good stylists and technicians. But what happened was a lot of our members started getting more and more clients, so they asked us to put together some strategies. So about 5 years ago, we came out with our stylist and attraction system. And so we have proven ways for you to get top-notch people. You can also learn on those group coaching calls what other salon owners are doing all over North America to find, attract, hire, and maintain and keep top-notch people in their salon or spa. So you know exactly what to do.
Christy says she just tried to order and her area is already taken, so she'd like to know what she can do now.
What's her name?
Christy.
Hey, Christy, Mike here. This is a part of the business that I literally hate, Christy, but I'm sorry you can't. The issue is that we have a member in your area already, and we have to protect that member. What you can do is call our office and ask to be put on a waiting list. But I got to tell you that the only reason someone gives up their area is if they retire or sell their business. I'm really, really sorry about this, Christy, but it's the only way we can protect our members and the integrity of the program. There's no easy way to say it. Just, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that's it for questions.
We're good.
Yeah, I'd just like to welcome aboard everyone else. There's still 6 units left for the 2 super bonuses, so act quickly on that. And there's just too many of you to read off here. I'd like to welcome all of you that enrolled. If you haven't done that yet, just click on the Add to Cart button or go directly to 223clients.com. The special price that we have for you today is 1 payment of $97, or if you prefer, 2 payments of $57, plus you get the free bonuses and the free express shipping. That's it for questions, Mike.
Okay. For those of you who joined, congratulations on making a very smart decision. My team and I are looking forward to working with you. For those of you that are still undecided, please take a moment and consider what I'm about to tell you. Others are going to tell you what you want to hear and sugarcoat things so as not to upset you. I'm not like this because I know what you're going through. I've been in your shoes. So at the risk of upsetting you and even offending you, this is something you need to hear because I feel there's so much at stake for you. The facts and the reality is this. The national average for the salon and spa industry on losing clients is 16% per year. If you perform top quality services, have a pleasing personality, distribute a good newsletter, and send emails to keep in contact with your clients every month, you can cut this in half to about 8%. The other 8% will be from your clients who move, pass away, or try a friend or relative who just got into the business. You can't control this. So you're going to lose at least 8% if you get involved with our program. It's 16% or more if you don't. The walk-ins and the referrals you may now get may make up some of this. This means you will not grow, you will stay the same, or do worse in the next 12 months. So you have to continually market to get new clients, to grow. You're no different than any other business. What do you think would happen if all the business you see advertised suddenly stopped? They would fail and they'd go out of business. That's why they keep advertising, so they can grow and make more money. Trying to get new clients without my system is a lot like trying to hit the bullseye in archery with a blindfold on. This is what's going to happen to you if you don't get involved with my program today. It's going to be difficult, if not downright impossible, to get new clients on your own. You don't have the direct marketing experience. It took my brother 34 years to learn everything, and it took me another 7 years to apply everything to the salon industry with his help. The success in getting new clients is in all the little details which you don't know about. So you by yourself don't have a fighting chance of getting new clients on your own. I've just spent the better part of an hour outlining 7 surefire methods to bring you at least 223 new clients in the next 12 months, which will bring in at least $1 million of new business for you for the small investment of $97 or 2 payments of $57. Plus, I guarantee it will work or you pay nothing. I want you to really, really think about this. For a few dollars a day, you will never have to worry about having enough clients ever again. If you turn your back on this offer right now, how are things going to change for the better? What's your plan to get new clients? If you think that getting a few referrals and a few walk-ins is a marketing plan, you're kidding yourself, because you can't predict these things and they can stop at any time. I'd hate to see a competitor of yours get my system and get the clients you deserve. Or you may come back at a later date to find out your market area is already taken by one of your competitors. Then what are you going to do? So decide right now to create the business you've always dreamed about, with the income to support the lifestyle you want. Or if you're already successful, do what all champions do. Decide to do better. Get the extra edge you deserve. This is a positive decision. You'll be very glad you made it. I guarantee it. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Abraham Lincoln. You must do the things today that others will not do, so that you can have the things tomorrow that others will not have. Ronald Reagan. There are no hopeless situations. There are only people who have grown hopeless about them. Yours truly. Any more questions, Pat?
We are good.
All right, before we end here, I want to read a few emails I just got this weekend. You grab it there. Okay. Michael, your marketing advice is spot on. I followed your advice and my business has grown 20% in the last 2 months. Thank you for all your lessons. You really know what you're talking about, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you again, Cindy Storms. Here's the next one. I just opened the salon in Somerville, South Carolina 7 weeks ago. It started with 0 clients. How scary is that? I now have 42 clients in my system, and it's climbing. I have been following your strategies, and 89% of my new clients are rebooking or have already been back. It's been so much fun watching it grow and seeing the numbers get bigger. Heidi Burton. Thanks for listening, everyone. For those of you that enrolled, new clients are right around the corner for you. Again, the entire offer I just showed you with the bonuses is only good for 1 hour, so that would be 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Looking forward to working with you. Goodbye for now.
Thanks, everybody. Sarah, we're going to send an email right out to you, so we appreciate your patience on that. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for attending today. If you have not enrolled yet, please go to, just click on the Add to Cart button or go to 223clients.com and get enrolled ASAP. And we look forward to working with all of you, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.